Okay, so side hustles, right? Like,
Hmm?
who hasn't been scrolling through YouTube and thought, wait, maybe I could make money on the side?
Yeah,
And these days, it's all Fiverr, AI this, AI that.
it's definitely everywhere you look now.
For real.
Yeah.
So we're doing a deep dive, right? We found this video, Dave, Nick, whole thing is called Fiverr and ChatGPT, How to Make Money Online Without Skills.
Catchy title.
Right, like who doesn't want that? No skills, just AI magic, suddenly you're making bank on Fiverr.
Sounds too good to be true. Let's find out.
Exactly. So in the video, Nick, he starts off, paints Fiverr as this like land of opportunity, huge marketplace, everyone's there.
Right.
But then, bam, reality check. He's like, over 200,000 logo designers alone, just for logos. Talk about competitive, right? Like, how do you even stand out?
He's not wrong, though. Fiverr's packed with freelancers.
So what's the, I don't know, the secret sauce?
Well, that's where he brings in AI.
Yeah.
Big surprise, right? But especially for total newbies, he says it's a game changer.
Okay, how so? Like, how's AI gonna magically make you a Fiverr superstar?
Well, he starts basic, using ChatGPT to write those gig descriptions.
Oh, interesting.
Because even if you're terrible at selling yourself, ChatGPT can make you sound like a pro, right?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, especially if you're not super confident with, like, the whole marketing thing. But wouldn't everyone be doing that?
Exactly. You're already thinking ahead. It's not some secret weapon.
Right, so what's the next level?
So Nick, he talks about using tools anyone can get, like vidIQ.
Wait, vidIQ, isn't that for YouTube stuff?
Right. But he's not just thinking YouTube. He's looking at bigger trends. Like, he found over 1 million searches for short-form videos, YouTube Shorts, Reels, all that. Huge demand.
Uh-huh.
So instead of just being another video editor, you're laser focused on what people want right now.
So smart. It's like, instead of this huge ocean, you're finding a smaller pond where you might actually, like, stand out.
Exactly.
Okay, but let's get practical here. You've got the AI description, you know what to offer. How's he making the actual videos? That stuff takes time.
That's where it gets kind of wild. He's got this whole system, and it's almost entirely AI.
You're kidding. Tell me everything.
So picture this, ChatGPT for the script, right? Then an AI image generator. He feeds the description, boom, custom visual.
No way.
But wait, there's more. He uses this tool, DID, animates the image, makes it move, talk, the whole shebang.
Hold on. So it's like idea to finished video, all AI.
Pretty much.
But is the quality any good? Can AI really compete with like a human actually making a video?
That's the million-dollar question. Will it win awards? Maybe not. But can it be good enough?
No.
Especially if you're targeted using those keywords.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I see what you mean. It's about working smarter, right?
Exactly. But, and this is important, there are definitely ethical things to think about.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Well, if you're using AI, should you tell your buyers? Nick doesn't really say.
Yeah.
Which, kind of sketchy, honestly.
For real. Like, if I'm paying for something, I kind of want to know a robot didn't make it.
It's a gray area for sure, and it's only going to get more complicated from here.
Okay, but even if you're doing everything right, ethically, how do you even get seen on Fiverr? It's huge.
And that is the classic Fiverr catch-22, which Nick totally brings up. Reviews.
You need them to get gigs, but you need gigs to get them.
Exactly. So his big solution,
Yeah.
you guessed it, his online business club.
Had to be done. Got to monetize somehow, right?
Of course. But in fairness, community is huge, especially if you're doing this solo.
Totally. Just having people who get it, who can support you, that's got to be worth something.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got AI doing everything but take our money to the bank. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye, huh?
Oh, for sure. It's not as easy as just pressing a button. There's strategy, ethics, and a whole lot of hustle involved.
Well, on that note, I think we need to take a quick break to process all this. When we come back, we'll dive even deeper into Nick's strategy, the specific tools, the potential pitfalls. Is this Fiverr AI thing actually legit?
Stay tuned.
Okay, so before we got sidetracked by AI taking over the world, which, side note, kind of freaky to think about.
Just a little bit.
We were talking about Nick's online business club, right? Like how he uses that to help people navigate Fiverr.
Yeah, he's got the AI tools, which we'll definitely get to, but he really pushes that community aspect.
Which, you were saying earlier, super important for solopreneurs.
Huge. It's one thing to have a mastermind group, for your business overall, but when you're diving into this AI stuff,
It's a whole different ballgame.
totally. Like having people who get the specific challenges, who can be like, yeah, that DID thing messed up on me too.
Right. Misery loves company.
And more than that, like bouncing ideas, troubleshooting. It's like a built-in tech support group, but for your side hustle.
Makes sense. Because this whole AI thing is changing so fast, right? What works today is obsolete tomorrow.
Exactly. You need that community to keep up. Otherwise, you're just like lost in the algorithm.
Speaking of which, big question. Can you actually make money with this whole Fiverr AI thing? Or is this all just hype?
The million-dollar question, right?
Right.
And it's tricky. The answer's not simple.
Okay, I figured there was a but coming. But what? What's it depend on?
First off, expectations. If you think you're going to upload a couple AI videos and be rich next week.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Exactly. This is work, like any business. There's no magic button.
No such thing as a free lunch, unfortunately.
Exactly. You got to put in the time, learning the tools, figuring out what to even offer, and customer service, all that.
Okay, so it's not just the tech stuff. It's like actual business strategy, too.
Right. 100%. You're an entrepreneur, not just some AI robot whisperer. You need a plan. You need to know your audience.
Makes sense. So let's say you're down to put in the work. You're serious about this. What else helps?
Well, spotting trends is huge. Like Nick with the VidIQ thing, finding those in-demand gigs.
That takes practice, though, right? Like knowing what's going to be hot before it is.
It's a skill, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's doable. You just got to pay attention, you know? What are people searching for? What's missing?
Like being a Fiverr fortune teller, basically.
Kinda. But on that note, let's circle back to Nick's club for a sec. Not endorsing or anything, but those tools he mentioned.
Yes. He kind of breezes over them like everyone just knows what DID and NVIDIA are.
Right. So for those who don't speak fluent AI yet, DID, super cool. You upload a still image, any image, and it animates it, makes it move, talk, you name it.
Wait, so I could take like a selfie and turn it into a talking head video?
Pretty much. There's obviously more to it, but that's the gist.
That's wild. Okay, and in video, what's that do?
That's your video editor. Think Canva, but for video.
Oh, I love Canva.
Yeah.
So easy to use.
Exactly. And in videos, similar. Templates, tools, you can make pro-looking videos even if you've never edited in your life.
See, this is why I love these deep dives. Always learning something new. I had no clue this stuff even existed.
And that's just the beginning. New AI stuff comes out every day. It's exciting, but overwhelming too.
Hence, the need for a good community.
Exactly. Someone to guide you through the AI jungle so you don't get lost in the weeds.
Love that. Okay, but we got to address the elephant in the room here. The ethical side of using AI for, like, creative stuff.
Right, because it's not all fun and games.
Yeah.
There are real questions there.
Okay, so we've been going deep on Fiverr, AI, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
It's a lot, honestly.
Right. Like, it's exciting, but then there's this whole other side, the ethical questions, the impact on actual job.
And trying to keep up with all the new tools makes my head spin.
It's moving so fast, that's for sure. But those conversations, the tough ones, we got to have them.
Absolutely. So, big picture time, since this is our last section. What do you actually think? This whole Fiverr AI side hustle thing, legit or just hype?
You know, it's tough. It's not a simple yes or no. There's definitely potential. We've seen people making money with this.
Right, like the guy we talked about, the short form videos.
Exactly. But, and this is key, realistic expectations. This isn't some magic button, you know. It's still work.
It always is, right?
100%. You got to be willing to learn, adapt. It's like any business, just with more robots involved.
And a lot more people trying to sell you on the idea that it's easy.
Oh, for sure. You got to watch out for that. Do your research. Don't believe everything you see.
So for someone listening right now, intrigued, but maybe a little overwhelmed,
Yeah.
Where do they even start?
Honestly, just start playing around. There's tons of free AI stuff out there. ChatGPT, Canva, dip your toes in.
Love that. Get your hands dirty, see what it's all about.
Exactly. And while you're doing that, think about what you enjoy. What skills do you have? What could you offer on Fiverr that, like, lights you up?
That's so important. Because if you hate it, you're going to quit the second it gets tough, which it will.
Oh, 100%. And
Yeah.
Speaking of patience is key. This isn't overnight riches, you know. It's building something over time.
Marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly. Set small goals, celebrate the wins, and find your people. That community we keep talking about, it's crucial.
For real, support, advice, commiseration when the AI decides to go haywire.
The whole package. And on that note, I think that's a good place to wrap up.
It really is. So much food for thought. For everyone listening, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Hope you learned something.
It's been a pleasure diving deep with you today.
Same here. And remember, the future is out there. Might as well have some AI by our side while we figure it out. Until next time.